Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Patoka Sportsmen. I'm Gene Kuntz. The Ammunition Accountability Indiana House Bill 1260 was introduced in our Indiana legislature in January of 2008. It was sponsored by Representative Bill Crawford of District 98 in Indianapolis. It was read the first time and referred to the Committee on Public Policy, where it never advanced. The bill would have required ammunition manufacturers to encode all ammunition provided for retail sale in Indiana and used in handguns and assault weapons by July 1, 2009. It would prohibit a person from selling ammunition at retail after June 30, 2009, unless the ammunition has been encoded by a manufacturer. It also would have required the superintendent of the State Police Department to establish and maintain an encoded ammunition database before July 1, 2009. It would require ammunition manufacturers and persons who sell ammunition at retail to provide certain information concerning encoded ammunition sales and persons who purchased encoded ammunition to the superintendent for inclusion in the database. It would also impose a fee of 5 cents per round on the sale of encoded ammunition that is sold at retail. The fees would be deposited in the Encoded Ammunition Database Fund to operate the database. It also says that a person who owns ammunition for a handgun or assault weapon that is not encoded ammunition to dispose of the ammunition before July 1, 2011. This proposed legislation is being talked about not only in Indiana, but several other states as well. If you'd like to find out more about this proposed piece of legislation, visit www.in.gov/legislative/bills 2008/IN/IN 1260.1. You can also do the search for Indiana House Bill 1260 on Google or MSN. Representative Crawford's email address is h98@in.gov. His phone number is 800-383-9842. If you're an outdoors man or woman who either hunts or likes to target shoot, you'll definitely be affected by higher ammunition prices and lots of other potential issues should this piece of proposed legislation resurface in the Indiana House of Representatives, which convenes on Monday, January 26th at 1:30 p.m. for their new legislative year. With the national implications of similar legislation in many other states, I feel it's important as sportsmen to let your voices be heard on this issue. I'd contact your local representatives in the Indiana legislature as well as your senator and congressman and let them know how you feel. Their contact information is available at www.in.gov/legislative. You can also subscribe to newsletters from both the Democrats and Republicans so you'll know when legislation is being considered. The DuBois County Sportsmen's Club held their January meeting this past Monday night at the Jasper Moose Lodge. Winners of the gun raffle tickets were drawn, as well as the winner of the Mossberg 12-gauge shotgun combo donated by Drs. Gordon and Labhart of Jasper Optical Lab, which went to one individual who donated a deer to the Hunters for the Hungry program. The winner was Ronnie Bame of St. Mindred. Thanks to everyone who donated deer and money to make this year's Hunters for the Hungry our best year ever. A total of 79 deer were donated, processed by Betts Family Deer Processing in Schnellville and Ferdinand Processing, and given to area food banks for distribution. An anonymous donor also donated $500 towards next year's Hunt for the Hungry program. If you'd like to make a donation anytime, you can send it to the DuBois County Sportsmen's Club at P.O. Box 304, Jasper, Indiana, 47547-0304, in care of Hunters for the Hungry. The Indiana Natural Resources Commission is seeking public suggestions as part of an ongoing comprehensive review and enhancement of fish and wildlife rules for the Department of Natural Resources. Substantive rule change suggestions can be made through a web-based interactive form by going to www.in.gov/NRC and clicking on the Submit a Suggestion link. This suggestion form will be available until April the 1st. An advisory group will review the suggestions and conduct public hearings to determine the merit of suggestions received. The advisory group will report its findings and recommendations to the NRC in late 2009. Actual proposal of substantive rule amendments are not expected to be presented to the NRC until early 2010. Until next time, this is Gene Kuntz encouraging you to take the time to teach a child how to conserve and appreciate our great wildlife resources.